forever. Ayy, I'm fly forever, we real as it get. Never say never, we know for them hits. Feeling that weather you put on your fit. Y'all fly forever, go get you the drip. Y'all fly forever, we real as it get. Never say never, we know for them hits. Feeling that weather.
Good afternoon. You know what it is. It's that time of the week where we come at you with the sports takes. And again, not from the barber shop, not from the water cooler. Our, you know what I mean? Our shit we talking. You know what I'm saying? It's the Fanatical Massholes show. It's your boys. Insane Lex. Mizzo. What's going on, y'all? What's the deal? What's going on?
Man, I'm just chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, y'all, we missing one person today. You know what I'm saying? He had a dentist appointment, but he'll be back next go round.
Pac-Man's off. Pac-Man's, like you said, got an appointment this week. We'll see him next week. And you obviously catch him on Straight Drive Viral as well.
Already.
You know what we do. We got a good show for y'all today, though. We're gonna do a quick recap of the Super Bowl. Somebody dropped a story. I forgot the name of the people. Let me just make sure I pull them up right and give them the respect that they deserve. Flip it. No, not flip it. Fadeaway World. I'm sorry. .com dropped the story that I kind of got intrigued about. The top 5 prospects that was supposed to be named the next LeBron. See what they're doing now, and if any of them can be named that. Obviously, it's All-Star Weekend, NBA All-Star Weekend. We're gonna have some fun with that. We got a couple bozos. Netflix dropped their 30 best series on Netflix. I'm gonna just pick my favorite. We're gonna go from there. And before we get into that though, let me thank my sponsors. If you're looking to get a plate, Timothy Brumfield is the man to see. Fat Boy the Chef on Instagram. Timothy D. Brumfield on Facebook. He's at Worcester State. He wasn't there this week because of the snow and things like that, scheduling and all that. He will be there next week and the rest of this semester at Worcester State. Go see him on your lunch break. He's well worth it. Fried lobster tail, Cajun wings, lobster mac and cheese, regular mac and cheese. All the works, what you need, what you want, he got it. Plus he caters. Go hit him up. Looking to get some clothes? Hit up my man Charles Price, a.k.a. C's Black, Young Fly Forever. Young_Fly_Forever 508 on Instagram. www.youngflyvivid.com. Again, these are clothes for the kids, adults, track suits, 3-piece suits, all that. Check them out. And as always, like, subscribe, share, comment, support the movement. All right, let's get into it. Before we really get into the Super Bowl, we'll be remiss if we didn't mention the shooting that happened in Kansas City on Wednesday during the parade, where one person was left dead, 22 was injured. It's just crazy, man. A senseless shooting, man. The day of the celebration, to celebrate your team winning the Super Bowl, and something like this happens. So the person who died, we got to definitely shout her out first. Rest in peace. Lisa Lopez, 44-year-old Lisa Lopez Galvin, local DJ at Kansas City's KKFI 90.1 FM radio station. I mean, it's just crazy, man. And again, 22 others are wounded. Some of them are kids. At least 9 or 10 of them are kids, they're saying, the report saying. The two of the people arrested are juveniles.
Right.
So they're trying to figure out how to charge them. I mean, are they going to charge them as adults? Like with I know they're trying to pass these new laws where you really can't, but I don't know. Something like this, it's going to be tough, man. Everything might be all on the table. At some point.
I just want to say, you know what I'm saying, may Allah bless them, you know what I mean? Because in today's kids' heads, ain't no telling what's really going through their minds and why they want to do this. But they are, like you right about that, they are passing laws where they can't just really charge juveniles as adults. But I'm starting to feel like, at a certain age as a teenager, right from wrong. You know what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And it's just getting to a point where, they wanted to change that, but should they have really changed it? What was going on today?
Yeah, it's this something like this can't happen, man. It's like, damn, we can't go to clubs no more. We never could. It's been the longest time. Just anything now. You know what I mean? Like in the park, wherever you're at. Like now you can't go to a parade. You're all there for the same reason. It's not like you there because the opposing team is coming in. You're all here to celebrate your team winning the Super Bowl. And that's the day you want to wild out and go through something, whether it's an argument or you got an enemy and not. Whatever the case is. That's the day you want to wild out. Like, there's not a day where you say, you know what? Nah, man, not today. Not today. They canceled school. They canceled school for the day so the kids can go enjoy the Super Bowl parade. And kids got shot.
Right. It just doesn't make no sense. I mean, what's really going on? But you know what? me and you both can say is growing up, so many kids today are just so infused with taking information and kind of just going a little savage with it. You know what I
Too
mean?
literal.
Like,
Too literal. Got to learn to come. Listen, this is this. This is that. Movies is movies. Hip hop is hip hop. Listen, you don't gotta go there. Like everything's not worth losing your life, your freedom over. It really isn't.
right,
Really isn't, man. Like you know what I mean? Like who said it? I think it was Gilly who said it. Shout out to Gilly. It's cool to get old. Like it's cool if you could live longer
right,
and squash something that ain't gotta be turned the way it turned, then do it. You ain't gonna be
right,
looked at as a lame. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like, come on, man. Anyway, again, it's more, and again, we could talk about what should be done, but that's a whole nother show that will take up so much time because it's going to be
Right.
17 different answers and 17 different places where you point the blame. At the end of the day, this segment is just about to say, so the loved ones who lost someone, the loved ones whose family member is in the hospital, shaking up injuries, the whole city of Kansas City that's shaking up.
Right.
And our thoughts and prayers, you know what I mean?
May
And let's
Allah bless.
get it through it together. Everybody just be strong. We'll get through this together. Hopefully, change will come soon. All right, now let's get to the Super Bowl. So we know what happened. Kansas City came up, won in overtime. You know what I mean? 25-22. The challenge, a lot of things been called into question, whether San Francisco should have taken the ball in overtime. At the end of the day, Kansas City got it done. That's all that happened. You know what I'm saying? Kansas City got it done. Go through the box score. What's up? Good, bro.
I'm just gonna say the game really wasn't as hyped to me.
No.
I mean, it only really got hyped to me when
fourth quarter.
Kansas City came back and then they ended up going to overtime. That's the only time it really got hyped to me. You know what I'm saying? The game. I mean, would you call that a defensive game then?
Remember what I said though. I said it before.
You did say that.
It's gonna be a rock fight. It's not gonna be a high scoring game. A lot of people said it was gonna be high scoring. I'm like, I don't think so. Both these defenses are pretty good. No, the game up until the first half, the game was no. It was like, oh, come on. It wasn't that good. The game was not good at all, matter of fact. And it wasn't really good until
to be honest, I changed the channel on it just for the simple fact. But then when they went to overtime, it was like, okay, what could really happen with this? But the 49ers just fucked up. My Chiefs won. I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, listen, no doubt. When you look at the box score, I mean, the Chiefs put up 455 yards, 49ers 382. I mean, on third down, they held the 49ers at 3 for 12, 9 for 19. But I'm going to say this. 2 fumbles that were critical. Obviously, Christian McCaffrey, the Chiefs fumbled 2. But what I'm going to say, the story of the game is more, Brock Purdy is good. We can no longer say he's getting carried by the team and all that. He's a damn good quarterback.
Right.
He's not great. He's not elite. He's not Brock Purdy. That's not him. Period. Right. Now, yes, a couple times that he might have had a guy open, Kansas City got loose and got a pass rusher in his face. Okay, I get it. On that play where they kicked the field goal in overtime, Chris Jones came free off the edge. Nobody was in his face. You know what I mean? He disrupted the play. He throws it away. They kick a field goal. Obviously, we know what happens. Kansas City goes down. Right. Scores, you know what I mean? They convert on fourth down. A lot of things happen. I mean, but yeah, basically what I take away from it, Brock Purdy is good. He's damn good. He's just not elite, but he's a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback.
You got to look at it too. It's adrenaline rush. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like you got so much going on. You know what I mean? And how long has he been in the league?
Brock Purdy, this is only the second year.
That's what I'm saying. So he's still kind of. You know what I mean? Still kind of new to it, the energy of it. You know what I'm saying? Everything on his shoulders. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
Look, better luck next year.
This dude's a fool. Fuck better luck next year. I don't like the 49ers anyway, so it is what it is. I'm starting not to like the Chiefs because damn it, they winning too much. But anyway, it's good stuff. You know what I mean? It's a good ending. You know, Mahomes is on his way. He's on his way to being the best ever. He's on his way.
Yeah, but they still gonna have to look out for Baltimore though.
Yeah, definitely. I think Baltimore's still gonna be there. They're gonna still be there, but a lot of teams people ain't gonna pick against Kansas City anymore. You know what I mean? I might not. I gotta see them lose before I pick against them. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, before the Super Bowl, they obviously have national anthems. And ever since George Floyd happened, rest in peace to George Floyd, I wouldn't say George Floyd, ever since the tragic death, the murder of George Floyd, let me make sure I clean that up, in 2020, they've now implemented that there will be the Black anthem sung at the Super Bowl. A couple people had some thoughts on it. Megyn Kelly, one of them, Fox News contributor, basically shitted on it. Oh, why are they doing this? I'm paraphrasing. Stephen A. Smith had some thoughts on it as well. Let me just see what he said. Hold on. He said he basically was telling everybody don't call her racist because she's saying that. He's basically saying when you throw out the word racism, do me a favor. Because people were calling Megyn Kelly racist by her saying what she said.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Have more evidence before you do it so it can't be dismissed. I don't know Megyn Kelly at all. I don't find her statement to be racist. I find it to be, in her eyes, patriotic. He's saying in her eyes. I find it to be, in her eyes, self-righteous. I find it to be a bit detached from reality being faced by Black Americans everywhere. I got that part. But I can't go in the way of I wanted to go in about her when people are out there from my community throwing out the word racist. I don't know that about her. And when you say something like that, you dilute the potency and the importance of the argument. I don't expect white people to have the sensibilities of Black people. Can you do one of two things? Can you have a more thorough understanding of Black history, what provoked the existence of the Black National Anthem, and speak to that reality, or simply stomach it? Obviously, she didn't stomach it. She might not know the history. What's your thoughts on the Black National Anthem being sung and people pushing back on it?
This goes back. I don't really remember the episode that me and you was talking about this, but we talked about Aaron Rodgers. What he said on another podcast, spoke his mind. The shit got said. The person who let it be spoke on. This is a prime example of this nigga taking a bitch role. I don't agree with what he said. You dig what I'm saying? That's some punk ass shit. Because anything that we as Black people speak on that's regarding us, whether it's a national anthem, whether it's police brutality, whether it's politics or anything like that, we're always told to calm down. Yeah. Calm down. Why can't we all do this? Why can't we create that separation and have our own views and our own things that we follow? You know what I'm saying? To me, dude bitched out. That was like, I can speak on it, but I can't say too much because they might fuck up my shit.
Right. I tend to agree with him though. I don't think what she said was racist, but she's attached. He should. I know what you say. He tried to toe the line. I would say Megyn Kelly she's ignorant. You know what I mean? Like, I think she's ignorant to certain things, and to make that statement is ignorant. Like, look, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this real quick. Okay. If you know the national anthem, not for you, Lex, people out there who might not know. If you know the national anthem, the one that Francis Scott Key wrote, there's a whole part that they left out where he states, to the point of, I'm paraphrasing, keeping Blacks enslaved. Let's just make sure we understand that. There's a whole other part of the song that's not included. They only sing a bar. You know what I mean? They only sing a couple bars. And then, you know what I'm saying? There's a whole other part. So maybe you do your research and look at that. And I know Megyn Kelly knows that. So that's why I'm saying she's big and ignorant. You know that. So if some Black people say we're more comfortable with this national anthem, lift every voice and sing, what's the problem? It's the same thing as if people say Juneteenth. No, I'm not the biggest supporter. I'm not the biggest Juneteenth. I'm not going out with black, green, and red on. Not because I hate it. I'm just saying I haven't done it yet. I do want to go to some festivals and check it out.
Right.
But for the people who push back and say, well, why do you have to have a separate Independence Day from us? You should celebrate Independence Day. You're an American. Listen, let's make sure we say this. America fought and won their independence from Great Britain in 1776. Abraham Lincoln then signed the Emancipation Proclamation until what year? 1863. Mm-hmm. The first black slave was not freed until 1865 near Galveston, Texas. So now 1865 minus 1776, Lex, is what? I don't know, around 90 years. How about that?
90 some years like that. Yeah.
So either way, my bad. My math is off. I got to get my daughters for this. You know what I mean? So you can comment me about that if y'all want to.
But that shows certain shit. Like, why is it okay for every other race? You know what I'm saying? Not race, but like your Puerto Ricans, your Mexicans, your Irish, your Italians, all these other different entities of races. It's okay for them to celebrate their independence or their day. But when it comes to us, it seems like everything tries to get backtracked, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is just weak. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Chinese New Year. We celebrate Chinese New Year out here. We do
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck?
Like, we didn't. Listen, anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, we have to be American. It doesn't matter. Some of us don't want us here, but we have to be American. Listen, if you do your research, Abraham Lincoln didn't want us here. He didn't free us to keep us
Right.
in America. Not us. I
Right.
mean our ancestors. How about that? Let me try to clean that up. He didn't free our ancestors for us to stay here. Do your research. He freed us. He freed our ancestors, I should say, again, because he felt like, again, that we as blacks, our ancestors, were dumbing down the whites. He wanted us gone. He wanted us gone. He didn't want us here. He didn't free us. He didn't free our ancestors for them to stay in America. He did not do that. But anyway, so what I'm saying is, if you free the slaves, and it was over 80-something years, when we were still enslaved, our ancestors, again, I'm keep saying, sorry, I'm saying we, our ancestors in 1776, why in the hell would you be mad if blacks say, I'm not going to celebrate in 1776 because my ancestors were still enslaved. I'm going to celebrate Juneteenth when we were actually free. Because we weren't free.
It's always a problem. It's always a problem.
Why is that a problem? It shouldn't be a problem. Do your damn research before you run your mouth. You're not even doing your research. You're letting yourself get whitewashed. When you let America whitewash you or tell you what the history is, you're fool. You're selling yourself short.
So is Smith whitewashed? In your opinion?
No, because he knows, but I know what you're saying. He told the line. He didn't give her harsh enough criticism. You're right about that. I get what you. I'm saying I still don't think what she said is racist, but what I'm saying is he should have came out a little harder and caught her ignorant. Like, yo, Megyn Kelly, you're ignorant because she does this all the time. He didn't really want to give her that smoke, though. You're right. He should have given her more smoke. I don't think she was racist. I don't think what she said was racist, and I don't even think she's racist. But again, a lot of whites push back and they're standoffish. You know what I'm saying? And he should have given her more smoke. Like, yo, you ignorant for that. That's an ignorant statement that you're making. What you're doing is ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very, very ignorant. Know your history. Stop. Matter of fact, you know your history. Stop talking like there's no history to this. Like there's not something behind this. Like blacks aren't doing this for a reason. Stop doing that. And he didn't do that. So I'm with you on that. He definitely didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? All right. What we got here? Matter of fact, we're gonna get to the break and we're gonna talk all basketball, NBA All-Star, a few more things. Remember, like, subscribe, share, comment. Insane Lex, your boy Mizzo, Fanatical Massholes, y'all keep it locked.
Y'all fly forever.
Turn that shit up, yo.
Ayy, y'all fly forever, we real as it get. Never say never, we know for them hits. Feeling that weather you put on your fit. Y'all fly forever, go get you the drip. Y'all fly forever, we real as it get. Never say never, we know for them hits. Feeling that weather you put on your fit. Y'all fly forever, go get you the drip.
Yo! Welcome back, Fanatical Man. Still rocking with y'all. Insane Lex, your boy Mizzo. Let's get right back to it. You know, that was a serious segment, the last one. We talk about everything here, you know what I'm saying? Just understand that. Now let's get into the fun of this. It's All-Star Weekend, baby, NBA style. Let's see what we got. But first, I stumbled on this topic, man, from Fadeaway World, I'm sorry. And it said, what happened to the 5 NBA prospects named the next LeBron? So they had Ben Simmons, which some people said if he had a jump shot, he'd be LeBron 2.0. You know that ain't he ain't got no damn jump shot. He's on my team, and I just be like, when he shoots, I'm like, come on, Ben, man. Anyway,
at least he tries.
Ben Simmons, then he's been hurt. So Andrew Wiggins is number 2. Zion Williamson 3. Jabari Parker 4. And Cade Cunningham 5. I'm gonna just say it like this: Jabari Parker, he averaged 14. He's not even in the league right now. He was good at Duke. He hurt his knee. I think he hurt his knee. He played for your Bucks. Matter of fact, your Bucks drafted him.
He was a little average. He was a little average.
But he was doing good. His first season, he blew his knee out. Remember that? And that was it. He was never the same. Because then I think he blew his knee out again, like 2 years later or something like that. He averaged 14 and 5 though. You know what I mean? He's overseas playing. Ben Simmons and then Cade Cunningham. So Ben Simmons. So this season he's averaging 6. 7, 8, and 6. 7 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. So for his career, he averaged 14 points, 8 rebounds, and basically about 8 assists. Ben Simmons is falling off. That's over. He's not the next LeBron. Andrew Wiggins, for his career, this season, he's averaging 12 and 4. For his career, he's averaging 18, 19 and 5, basically, is what he's averaging. He's not the next LeBron. He's falling off this season. Zion Williamson, though, he's finally been healthy. You know, they kind of walking him along, but he's healthy. So this year he's averaging 22, 5 and 4. 5 on 5, I should say. For his career, he's averaged 25 and 6, 7 rebounds. He's closer than anybody to be the
But I
next
mean,
LeBron.
hasn't injuries plagued a lot of these players too, though?
Not Wiggins as much. Ben Simmons and Zion lately. Obviously, Jabari, we talked about him. He's out of the league. Cade Cunningham, no. Cade Cunningham's only been in the league 3 years. There's nobody that's going to be LeBron. So any of these 5, I'm going to say none of them. But who I think is the best out of all of them, who could be closest to the face of the league, if I had to pick, I'm going Cade Cunningham, man. I like Zion, but right now Zion's still been an afterthought. People like him.
Maybe it's just me. I'm getting tired of people comparing people to LeBron. Like, who's LeBron?
No, I mean, no doubt.
Who's the next LeBron? Like, they need to get up off of him. Like, bro is like, that's a whole nother subject. I ain't even gonna go there.
Yeah. Go ahead, go there.
I'm just
we're gonna have the Jordan LeBron day one day, people. We will have it again. Anyway,
yes.
Not today though. We ain't got time for that today. But anyway, if I had to pick, I'm gonna say Cade Cunningham. Just to have fun with it. See, Lex don't like to have fun with this. He's so mad. Why y'all comparing it to LeBron? Cade Cunningham is what we going. If I'm gonna say, if I had to say anyone, Cade Cunningham. So Cade Cunningham averaged 20. He's averaging this season 22, 4 and 8 assists.
He up there.
He's averaging 19. His career, he's averaging 19, 5 and 6. He's having a good year this season. Got to get him out of Detroit, though. Got to get him out of Detroit because they're not good. I'm going Cade Cunningham, man. I like that kid. Brooklyn, try to figure out a way to get him. Anyway, moving on. Now it's All-Star time. Celebrity All-Star game is first tonight, Lex. Let's run through the rosters. So now we got coach. The coaches, we got Team Shannon against Team Stephen A. Shannon's team is being coached with him and 50 Raptor Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. His roster is Unwell AA, a rapper. Kai Cenat, everybody knows Kai Cenat, online streamer. Connor Daly, racing driver. Walker Hayes, a singer. Quincy Isaiah, an actor. Jewel Lloyd, she plays for the Seattle Storm. Micah Parsons, we know him, Dallas Cowboys. Lily Singh, YouTuber and TV host. Sir, who's a singer. And Dylan Wade, an actor. Now, Stephen A. Smith's team, who is being coached by himself, Lil Wayne, and Asia Wilson are the Las Vegas Aces. I'm already going to take Stephen A. Smith's team, but let me just go through it. Adam Blackstone is on his team, music producer and songwriter. Natasha Cloud, she plays for the Phoenix Mercury. Jennifer Hudson, singer and actress. Tristan Jazz, YouTuber, content creator. AJ McLean, singer and dancer. Meta World Peace, former NBA player. Kwame Onwachi, chef. Jack Ryan, basketball entertainer and street baller. CJ Stroud from the Houston Texans. And Gianmarco Tamburri, high jumper. Who you got?
I'm going with Team Shannon. I'm going with Team Shannon. Like I'm just, you know what I mean? Like I'm just going with Team Shannon because them names right there, like. And then you got Lil Wayne as the coach, right?
You know sports? Big sports contributor.
They got Meta World Peace. When I heard that name, it was just like, yeah, I'm going with Team Shannon, bro.
I know you wrong, bro.
I'm going with Team Shannon, dog.
Team Stephen A, man. Just because they got Asia Wilson hosted is one of the coaches. Natasha Cloud is he plays. CJ Stroud's an athlete. He's gonna be more than that. I think he's more than an athlete than Micah Parsons. And then you got a high jumper in Gianmarco Tamburri. Maybe he'll get a couple of dunks. You know what I mean? So, I don't know who Jack Ryan is like that. I'm not familiar. I'm not really familiar with Kwame. I forgot they got Meta World Peace. So Meta World Peace going to get some rebounds, clean it up, and force some things. Yeah, man. I'm going with Jennifer Hudson.
That's almost like a cheat code. That's almost like a cheat code right there, though.
Jennifer Hudson going to sing the ball away from everybody. She's going to sing and just and that's it. They going to give her the ball.
That's what I'm saying. They got some names on their squad that I know really probably don't know shit about basketball, but they got some cheat codes over there. You know what I'm saying? They got Meta.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm going with Stephen A. Smith's team, though. We'll see what happens. All-Star game, the Celebrity All-Star game of the night at 7. Watch that on ESPN. All right. Sticking with All-Star. Next, then Saturday night is the All-Star Saturday night. We know what that is. The Rising, we got the shooting star. No, I'm sorry, the skills competition. We got the 3-point competition, the 3-point showdown with Steph Curry and Sabrina Ionescu, and then we got the dunk contest. So let's start with the shooting star. The skills challenge. So we got the Team Pacers. We got Tyrese Halliburton, Benedict Mathurin, and Miles Turner. So we got the top picks team. We have Paolo Banchero for the Orlando Magic, Anthony Edwards for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and Victor Wembanyama's tall ass for the San Antonio Spurs. I'm already disqualifying them. We ain't expecting him to get anything. He's not dribbling one of them balls, passing the ball through the hoop thing, you know what I'm saying, on the ground and all that. He's not doing any of that.
Be surprised, though.
He's too
Be
tall.
surprised.
Not surprised. And then the last team is Team All-Stars. Scotty Barnes of the Toronto Raptors, Tyrese Maxey of the Philadelphia 76ers, and Trae Young of the Hawks. That's my pick. I'm picking the Team All-Stars. Trae Young gonna light it up. Trae Young gonna do his thing.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with the tall bro. He might do something.
So you got team top picks. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Now, next one is the 3-point showdown. Steph or Sabrina Ionescu. Who you got? Steph or Sabrina Ionescu? We know what they do on the court as far as 3-point shooters.
I'm going Steph.
You going Steph?
I'm going Steph.
Look up some numbers real quick though. Let's see what we got here.
You shouldn't have to look shit up.
Who?
I mean, we know what Steph do.
Nah, I'm talking about her numbers though. You know what Steph is. Yeah, you know what he is, a career 3-point shooter. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he does. He's bombs away. You know what I'm saying? He's last 5 games he shot 50% from 3. Crazy.
Damn.
So let's just go with Sabrina Ionescu. 3-point percentage, she's 42% for her career. 42.2% from 3. She's gonna light it up. It might be closer than you think, but I'm probably going Steph too. I'm going Steph. Steph's the best shooter in the world, man. Steph's the best shooter that's ever been created. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm going Steph. All right. Next one. Now we got the 3-point contest. Your boy, Dame Lillard. Yeah, Milwaukee Bucks. He's the defending champion. Malik Beasley.
Yeah.
He's in it too. So it's Malik
both
Beasley
of them is too. So I'm going 4-1-4 all day. That's no question. Don't matter. It don't matter who get it. You know what I'm saying? Who win? I'm just going for it's a win for 4-1-4.
I'm definitely going against the 4-1-4. So I got, and then it's Tyrese Halliburton for the Indiana Pacers, Jalen Brunson for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns, tall ass center for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Trae Young, Atlanta Hawks, Donovan Mitchell, Cleveland Cavaliers, and Lauri Markkanen for the Utah Jazz. Damn, yo, I'm going Trae Young. I'm going Trae Young in an upset. I'm going Trae Young for the Hawks. Trae Young takes home 2. He takes home the skills with his team, and he takes home the 3-point contest. That's what I got. I got Trae Young.
That 3-point coming this way. It's coming this way.
Which one you got? You can't just pick both of them. You can't say yes.
Hey, both of them on there. So it's like it's a win-win regardless.
Okay.
Any one of them win, it's a win-win. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be like him, fan. He just talked about Stephen A. Smith. He towing the line. Look at him towing the same damn line. All right. All right. So last but not least, the dunk contest. So we got Mac McClung, the G League's Arceleo. I'm sorry, from Florida. Arceleo Magic. He won it last year. Jacob Toppin, Obi Toppin's brother from New York Knicks. The New York Knicks G League Westchester Knicks. So we got 2 G Leaguers in here. Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics and Jaime Jaquez of the Miami Heat. This has got to be the least most intriguing or something that you really hoping how about this? Anticipated. This is the least most anticipated contest in all of the All-Star weekend, which is crazy because the dunk contest used to be the best.
But them G League players got something to prove, though.
They do.
They're gonna really try to show out. I mean, you could go back in the day. I mean, the slam dunk contest,
the name brand,
the most important thing,
because it was name brand. It was name brand. Them household names is on it,
right? You know but now it's giving other ones to shine. Like I'm going with Mac McClung. I looked up a couple of his highlights. You know what I mean?
He's nice.
Yeah, bro, is nice.
Man, I'm going Jacob Toppin. I'm going Jacob Toppin, man. I was gonna say Jaylen Brown. I'm going Jacob Toppin. He's gonna do his thing. If he's a high flyer like his brother, he's gonna do his thing. I'm going with him. That's who I'm going with. All righty. Now let's get to these bozos, man. I got a couple bozos. One bozo is ex-Mets GM Billy Epler. He's been suspended for all of this season for fabricating injuries. Yo, what? So this dude is crazy, man. So let me see. He did it himself, basically. They're saying he deliberately fabricated injuries. Submission of documentation for the purpose of securing multiple improper injured list placements during the 2022 and 2023 season. The scheme involved fabricating injuries for up to 12 players. Yo, what an idiot.
Probably, hey, you could think about motherfuckers probably didn't want to piss dirty or some shit like that.
Yeah, but
I think when you on an injury though, they not drug testing.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you faking injuries for what? Like, it didn't help your team win. The hell you faking injuries for, bro?
Steroids.
Yo, yeah,
motherfucker, like, yo, man, I'm dirty. I can't. You know what I'm saying? just say my Achilles tendon is fucked up. I need, you know what I mean?
Straight bozo. All right.
He probably, one last thing, he probably got paid for that though too.
Yeah, they ain't taking his money away. They ain't taking his money away. He just can't be on the sidelines or managing. He can't be in the front office until the end of the World Series. And he'll come back next spring training ready to do some wild shit again because he's a bozo.
Right.
Bozo. Next bozo is Natasi on Serena doping. If the truth came to light, all tournaments would disappear and all sponsors would leave. So, ahead of Simona Halep's recent 3-day hearing at the Court of Arbitration for Sport in Switzerland, former Romanian #1 world tennis player Aili Nastase bluntly pointed to preferential treatment of American athletes. She specifically alleged that Serena Williams likely engaged in doping practices, but the truth was never allowed to come to light because it would have a major negative economic impact on the sport. So what she said was she provided, what did she say? So Halep's former coach, okay, that's somebody different. Man, I don't know. I'm not even gonna get into it. What do you think, man? I think she's a bozo if you're implying that, man. Where you got that from? Where you got that from? Show me.
It just sounds confusing as fuck. Like I'm kind of like I'm.
Why now? Why you throwing Serena into it? What she got to do?
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's almost like a pity party. Like a motherfucker just want to be open or just talking and don't know what the fuck they talk about. It sounds kind of confusing to me, bro. I can't really even kind of comprehend what would be the reason for even bringing that shit up.
I mean, I know that she's going through trials, like Simona Halep's going through whatever trials about the doping or whatever, but what does that got to do with Serena Williams? No one's ever accused her of doping. She's tested positive every time. Show me where it's at. Come on, man. Listen, you can't keep this throwing. We throw so much stuff out there. This person's this person's that. Just because you've seen it or you think it. It's not, remember, what Denzel Washington said on Training Day. It's not what you know. It's what you can prove. Where's the proof? You feel what I'm saying? Yo, bro.
Right,
Where's the proof, bro? Right. Where's the proof?
Yeah,
where's the proof?
No. Motherfuckers just want to throw other people under the bus, though, too.
That too. Let me bring somebody with me. That's nowadays, right? That's the whole. Yeah. I confess he did it. Like, yo, bro, what I gotta do with it? What I gotta do with it, bro? I'm just chilling, minding my business. Crazy bozo. You are a bozo. Aili Nastase. I'm sorry, you're a bozo. Next bozo. There's a whole bunch of bozos out here today, man.
Yeah.
The San Francisco 49ers back to the Super Bowl. The players admit they didn't know the overtime rules for the postseason and Super Bowl. For one, that's crazy. And two, why in the hell would you come out and admit that?
No, I don't know. That story kind of sound like that. You can't. I don't know, bro. That you gotta know that,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, who doesn't? I mean, nah. I don't know.
You know that? And again, Kyle Shanahan should have definitely schooled them to it. And put them on. Listen, in postseason, it's new overtime rule. So basically, for those who don't know, during the regular season, the overtime rule is whoever gets the ball, if you score a touchdown, the game's over. But if you kick a field goal, the other team has a chance to score.
Yeah.
Now, if both teams get the ball and nobody scores, the next possession wins. Whether it's a field goal, a safety, whatever the case is, they win. Now, in the postseason, it's both teams get the ball regardless. So if you score a touchdown, the other team gets a chance to score a touchdown. Even if the quarter ends, you still get a chance to score.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if you don't score, it's over with. But if you kick a field goal and the other team goes down to score a touchdown, the game's over.
It's
you don't
over.
get to go back.
Yeah. Right.
That should have been relayed to them.
They give you the 1-and-1. They should have known that shit, bro. I think that shit is a cop out.
And then the fact that they said it out loud, like, why would you even say that?
Say that shit. You should have kept that shit indoors.
And then to make matters even worse, Kyle Shanahan's a bozo, extra bozo, because he went and fired his defensive coordinator, Steve Wilkes, the other day, saying it's not a good fit. For one, the defensive numbers were just the same as they was with DeMeco Ryans a year earlier, if not a little better. And you didn't have your star safety in Mofonga. You fired him, you got to the Super Bowl with him. They held Patrick Mahomes to 19 points total in the game. In the regular season, the regulation. And then he went down and scored a touchdown because they were gassed. Your offense wasn't doing nothing. Fire yourself. Why don't you fire the offensive coordinator? You gonna fire the defensive coordinator? They played a damn good game on Sunday. Crazy.
They did, but it's crazy, bro. They should have kept that shit to themselves, though.
And then my last bozo, and I'm not even calling this brother a bozo because I'm trying to clown him. I'm calling him a bozo because he's a young brother, and we talked about Draymond Green in the NBA, but maybe this brother needs some help too. Isaiah Stewart was arrested for punching Suns center Drew Eubanks at the arena hours before the team played.
Yo, he wanted to shoot the fair one, nigga.
Yeah, but come on, man.
He pissed him off.
He said the attack on. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, so it says, we're in the process of gathering information about what happened and what was provoked. Basically, somebody's saying that the attack on him was unprovoked, and he just wowed out. It doesn't even, they said, Eubanks said before the game that the altercation happened when he was coming into the arena. He said an argument started, and there was chest to chest before Stewart threw the punch. Security intervened. Eubanks said he was fine for the game, though police say he suffered a minor injury. I don't know,
got
man.
punched in his man. He said an argument, so we still ain't heard dude's side of the story neither.
No doubt. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to. That's why I'm saying I'm not trying to clown him. I'm basically saying, bro, you messing up your bag, bro. Like that's again. Let's look up his numbers real quick before you know what I mean. Pardon me, real quick. Let me look up Isaiah Stewart's numbers. So I mean, this year he's averaging 11, 7. He's averaging 11 and 7, shooting about 47% from the field. He's not playing bad. He's a good player. Enforcer, he's physical. He's not a bum.
Right.
He's a good player for Detroit. Maybe put him on a different team. So come on, man. The leadership, something's wrong there. I'm saying you're a bozo from the standpoint of some serious-ish, bro. You messing up your bag, fam. Remember, there's a video, you seen it, with him trying to go at LeBron. They got to pull him back. He's rushing to get LeBron. It's like 17 dudes trying to grab him because LeBron kind of hit him with an inverted elbow and made him bleed. He went crazy.
Right.
Oh, bro, fam, look, you in the NBA, I'm not. But I'm just telling you as someone who's older, bro, don't mess up your bag, man. I don't know what he said to it. If he said something that was worth it.
Hey, but you got to look at it like this, though. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that bag, I mean, it touched certain people, then certain people it don't. You can react over emotion and feeling. So let's see what he do.
Yeah, man, you gotta get it together, young buck. For me, for yourself, man. I'm just somebody talking ish up here, man. But come on, that's your bag, brother. That's your bag again. Unless it was something crazy, he threatened you, threatened your family. You know, man. You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro, nah. Because again, you got this reputation now. Teams are not going to want to mess with you. Detroit might not want to sign you. You're going to be out the league playing somewhere else and not playing at all. Because they ain't going to have this in Europe. They're not going to have this in any league.
He going to get that slap on the wrist, bro. He going to get that slap on the wrist.
He got arrested, bro. Like, arrested.
I know he got arrested. They trying to press charges and shit, but he going to pay the lawyer, woo, 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 da-da-da, yeah, honor it. Never happened again. Okay. And after that, if he get into some more shit, then it's you fucking up your shit. You know
how many games you think the league going to suspend him for?
That's a good question.
Exactly.
That's a good question.
Rest of the season? Depending on when it's quit, rest of the season, and then
But see, he still got to tell his side of the story. He could have been defending himself. There's two sides to every story. So ain't no telling how it might go when he go up in there and explain what happened, or he say he defended himself. You know what I mean? So we don't know, but I don't know how long they probably gonna suspend him for, but just gonna have to wait and see.
No doubt. All right, last time before we get up out of here. So Netflix released their top 30 of their Netflix original shows. All time they ranked them. I'm not gonna go through the 30. I'm just gonna go through
the shows though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go through the top 5. You can go on Complex. Shout out to complex.com. Complex always got the list. So hold on, let me just get this right. So all right, top 10 is I'm bugging out. Let me get this right. So top 10 is The Queen's Gambit, Beef, number 9, Ozarks, number 8, number 7 is Mindhunter, number 6 is BoJack Horseman, 5 is Narcos, number 4 is Squid Game, number 3 is House of Cards, number 2 is Orange and New Black, and number 1 is Stranger Things. Lex, what's your favorite show on Netflix?
Favorite little shows, I would have to say, that was a little series. When They See Us, Ozark, Narcos, Orange is the New Black.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Those are my top things that I paid attention to. So that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah, me, it was Narcos and Ozarks is definitely my favorite though. Narcos and Ozark. I mean, I love Narcos. I hope Narcos comes back. I rock with Narcos because we know, you know what? I might flip-flop, but Narcos is my favorite. Why? Because we know it was a true story. Yes, they fabricated some things and they embellished some things, but Narcos is based off actual events. From Pablo Escobar down to the Mexican cartels and all that.
El Chapo, Sinaloa.
Yeah, El Chapo,
you know what? Yeah, I really dug into that a little bit later, but a coworker of mine at my job, he was making, and he watched it, so he was kind of explaining to me who was who and what was what, and then he explained to me like who was El Chapo. That's when I started digging into it, when I got a better explanation of that. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was a dope ass show. Classic.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what we got. All right. You know what we're doing on Straight Drive Viral this Wednesday coming up. We're talking about what we talking about this week. I forgot. But anyway, we got our trendings, we got our goofy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Look out for all of that. Pac-Man normally says all this, but he's not here, so I'm kind of hyping it up for him. Straight Drive Viral. Remember to look out for it Wednesday. It's gonna be heat. We're gonna bring the heat. We're gonna talk our ish like we talk all the time, unapologetic, unfiltered. You know how we do on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
All right. So, like I said, remember. Oh, my fault. How about let's do this? Let's clean this up. Appreciate y'all joining the show today. It's been the Fanatical Massholes show. Let's clean this up. Let's do this right.
Already.
It's been the Fanatical Massholes show. You know what I'm saying? Remember, like, subscribe, share, comment.
Yes.
Keep rocking with us, man. Thank you for all the support. Insane Lex, your boy Mizzle. Y'all have a good weekend, man. We'll see you next week, man. Peace and blessings. We out.
Y'all fly forever.
Turn that shit up, yo.
Ayy, I'm fly forever, we real as it get. Never say never, we know for them hits. Feeling that weather you put on your fit. Y'all fly forever, go get you the drip. Y'all fly forever, we